Natural law refers to a system of rules or principles believed to be inherent in human nature and discoverable through reason. It is a universal guide for determining what is right or wrong, based on the idea that certain moral truths exist independently of human-made laws. These principles are often seen as unchanging and applicable to all people, regardless of culture or time. Natural law is thought to stem from human reasoning about what is good and just, emphasizing fairness, equality, and the common good. The idea of natural law has deep roots in ancient philosophy, particularly in the works of Greek and Roman thinkers. The philosopher Aristotle laid early groundwork for the concept by suggesting that certain behaviors align with the natural purpose of human beings. Later, the Roman philosopher Cicero developed the idea further, stating that natural law is universal and eternal, governing both humans and the natural world. During the medieval period, thinkers like Thomas Aquinas combined natural law with religious teachings, asserting that natural law reflects the moral order of the universe and can be understood through reason. By the Enlightenment, philosophers such as John Locke incorporated natural law into political theory, using it to argue for human rights and justice. Now let's look at some examples. One example of natural law in practice is the idea of self-defense. Across cultures and legal systems, it is often considered morally acceptable for individuals to protect themselves or others from harm, even if that means breaking a man-made law. Another example is the principle of fairness in trade, where people believe that fair treatment and honesty should guide business dealings. This aligns with the natural law concept that justice and equality are fundamental to human interactions. Finally, the notion of protecting the vulnerable, such as children or the elderly, reflects natural law's emphasis on the common good and the moral duty to care for others. Now let's look at some strengths of natural law. One strength of natural law is its emphasis on universal moral standards. By arguing that certain principles are inherent to human nature, natural law provides a framework for understanding right and wrong that transcends cultural and societal differences. This makes it a powerful tool for advocating justice and human rights. Another strength is its reliance on reason. Natural law encourages individuals to think critically and use their reasoning abilities to determine what is ethical. This approach promotes personal responsibility and a deeper understanding of moral principles rather than blind adherence to rules. A final strength is its adaptability. While natural law is based on universal principles, it can be applied flexibly to different situations. This makes it relevant in addressing modern ethical dilemmas, such as environmental conservation or advances in technology, while still adhering to its core values of fairness and justice. However, natural law is not without its criticisms. One criticism is its reliance on the assumption that human nature is universally good or rational. Critics argue that human behaviour is influenced by a variety of factors, including culture, emotions, and personal experiences, which can make universal moral principles difficult to apply consistently. Another criticism is the lack of clear agreement on what constitutes natural law. Different philosophers and traditions have interpreted natural law principles in varying ways, leading to debates about its true meaning and application. This ambiguity can make natural law seem subjective rather than objective. A final criticism is its potential conflict with societal laws. While natural law emphasizes universal moral principles, these can sometimes clash with the laws created by governments. For example, a law that prioritizes public safety might contradict an individual's interpretation of natural rights. This tension can create challenges in aligning natural law with legal systems.